add. I mean, you should know by now Aaron Rodgers ends a months long dance with the Steelers by agreeing to a 1 year deal, right? Here's the character right here. Age 41 years old. No, don't forget Tom Brady was pretty successful into his later years as well, right? Aaron Rodgers may not have the overall success of Tom Brady, but he's still looked at as like one of the greatest quarterbacks, right? But yes, officially signs with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You have Coach Mike Tomlin over there. It says they have a bromance going on. So the four-time NFL MVP ended months of will he or won't he speculation by agreeing to a 1 year deal with the Steelers, pending the 41-year-old passing a physical. Financial terms of the deal were not announced. The Steelers and Rodgers have been circling each other for months. Rodgers even visited the team's facility in late March, driving in undercover in a nondescript sedan wearing a hat and sunglasses. That's interesting because Mike Tomlin's birthday's in March. You see that? March 15th right there? That's pretty interesting, right? While there were plenty of nice words from both sides in the aftermath, Rodgers didn't rush to put pen to paper, telling the Pat McAfee show in April that his attention was focused on helping people in his inner circle who were battling some difficult stuff, and that he didn't want to decide until he knew he could fully commit. And it looks like we got mandatory mini camp coming up already. Wow. As I speak right now, I think that's about to hit this week. Rodgers apparently finds himself in a place where he can give the Steelers his full attention. He joins a team that has been stuck in a transitional period at quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger retired after the 21 season. Either Rodgers or Mason Rudolph, who returned to Pittsburgh on a 2 year deal in March, will likely be Pittsburgh's fifth week one quarterback in 5 seasons. It should be Rodgers, shouldn't it? Right? It's a big deal that he signed, so go ahead and throw that starter role on him, yeah? Okay, so let's watch this.
Veteran NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers has agreed to join the Pittsburgh Steelers for 1 year. He's expected to join the team for camp next week. This all comes a couple months after the 41-year-old was released from the New York Jets, spurring questions about his potential retirement. Specific details about the new contract have not been made public just yet.
Right.
Veteran.
Cool, it let me switch slides. So, look how Pittsburgh. Well, notice how Steelers has the 103 like Rodgers right there with the language that we speak. Check that out. And if get rid of all of these zeros you see, you get that same number, the 1 and the 3. So Steelers 103 like Rodgers. Pittsburgh's got the 130 even. Scratch the 0, you get 13. Reverse 13, you get 31. Steelers has that 31. But more importantly here, you see the Steelers 103 like Rodgers. And this is just with the language. This is 180 days. Look at the article, June 5th. 180 days before Rodgers' birthday. And flip the 0 and the 8, it's 108. Or just like before, you drop them zeros, right? If you drop the zeros, it's all ones and eights. Again, 180 days before his birthday is the article. Pittsburgh Steelers has the 108. You also get the 81. And the article, June 5th, you get 18. Date numerology. You see, the 8 and the 1 has been landing in other trending stories. Colorado, a man with a makeshift flamethrower yelled "Free Palestine" threw an incendiary device into a group that had assembled to raise attention for Israeli hostages in Gaza. You see that? Well, the 8-1 hit in that breakdown. You see, Colorado has the August 1st founding date, 8-1. Even in the Victoria's Secret breakdown, their website down in the US as the lingerie seller addresses a security incident. You see, they got the name in reference to Queen Victoria. Is that the right word? In reference? Victoria's Secret is named for like Queen Victoria. Okay, go look it up. But you see her age at death, 81 years old, trending. You see that? All this stuff trending. Even Steelers got the S like secret, huh? But she died at age 81. Now let's get back over here. Man, I got some amazing connections in here. I'm trying to save my energy. Oh, brother. You see, Mason Rudolph is age 29, right? Now, who will be the starter? It maybe should be Rodgers, I would think. But you see, football equals 29, like Mason Rudolph. You know, M's that 13th letter of the alphabet as well, if you're going back here. Characters brought together by that number 13. But let's go back. Look at Rodgers' birthday leaves 29 days in the year right there. And that is going to be his upcoming birthday. Leaves 29 days in the year. The article is on June 5th. That day leaves 209 days in the year, like 29. I told you football equals 29. Mason Rudolph, age 29. Here's where we get wild. Mason Rudolph, like the red-nosed reindeer, like Christmas. Aaron Rodgers, his birthday is in the same month as Christmas. You see that? Now, when I put this slide together, I saw Mason Rudolph in this picture. I put this whole thing together right here. But I saw Mason Rudolph here, and I'm like, God damn it, he looks like somebody. I'm like, dude, why does Mason Rudolph look like Sidney Crosby? Legendary NHL ice hockey player for the Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm like, dude, this is the Pittsburgh Steelers with Mason Rudolph. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, brother. Mason Rudolph looks like identical to Sidney Crosby. When they look identical, and then you notice they're in one of the four major sports in the same city. of Pittsburgh, you know it's not a coincidence. Are you kidding? Let me take a sip of my lemon tea water. God damn it. God damn it, right? Oh, man. You get Rudolph. You get Sydney's got the S like Santa, man. Ice like snow, like reindeer, like Christmas. Arizona. I'm thinking Arizona. Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, man. A sleigh in the air. I mean, do we even need to go that far? His birthday's in the same month as Christmas. God damn it. Damn it, man. There is also a football player. I don't know if he's still active, named Mason Crosby. Like Mason Rudolph, like Sidney Crosby. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know if dude still plays. Notice how at one point, if it's not, his career ended. Okay, he's done. Notice how he played for the Packers. That's where Aaron Rodgers began his career. Look how it all comes together, man. Look how it all comes together, dude. I mean, it's kind of sad that we live in a fake world like this. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It really is kind of because it's not just with the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? We don't look at us regular folk like we do the celebrities. You understand? You don't really know all the information about like your neighbor. And some would think that would be creepy, right? Because we're not viewed as anybody important. Do you understand? If we were to all get together and get to know each other a little bit more, we would find these similar connections. Go to Google, enter your name, scroll up and down. It doesn't mean you're going to look like the people all the time. Click on it and read about the people with your same name. It'll surprise you. It may shock you. You're going to be like, "Oh, damn. That sounds like me." But it's not you. Does that make sense? I'm telling you, they don't mind us being distracted by these celebrities. It's a distraction. The world is fake, y'all. Okay? That doesn't mean you got to be all down in the dumps. It is a little bit what's the right word? I mean, we've been deceived. Majorly. I mean, look at this. Now, we could be like, okay, they're brothers. They just have fake character names, right? I have this feeling that they're not like aware. Like, that could be a feeling. I could be wrong. I have this feeling that they're doing something at the hospital. And this is, like I said, I'm not going to blow up on the video. You know what I'm saying? Especially with what I'm saying here. They're doing something shady, I think, with You're born in a hospital, right? They be doing stuff. Maybe with like the D and the A and the D and the N and the A, the BLOOD. They be doing something. They're doing something. Do you understand? And it just connects people like that. So it's that, or it's all in the family. They know what's up. I have a feeling that Sidney Crosby doesn't know that Mason Rudolph looks identical to him. You know what I'm saying? I know that's not too wild of a theory, y'all. Even Crosby kind of sounds like Claus. B, Santa Claus. What the hell's going on here? The same city. And why does Mason Crosby look like Brett Favre? I mean, look at that 40. He's 40 years old. Remember Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers was kind of in that space for a long time. And the whole fiasco with Favre, he didn't want to leave or he didn't want Rodgers to replace him or whatever. Favre wore number 4. Look, this guy's age 40 like 4. And I think Rodgers, they isn't Rodgers like a 4-time MVP? 4-time MVP. And didn't he get injured like on the 4th snap with the Jets? Something like that, if I remember correctly. Doesn't Rodgers equal 40? Rodgers equals 40. You see, so what's going on? How does all of this stuff hit like this? But why does Mason Crosby look like Brett Favre? This is what I'm telling you is they're doing something. These people are coming together somehow. And there's something fishy going on here. I'm not saying he looks identical. Let's pull up Brett Favre over here. What the hell is going on here, man? So here's Brett Favre. Here's Mason Crosby. God damn it, they look very close. Look. Look, he's got that number 2 on his jersey like Mason Rudolph has number 2 on his jersey. And his career just ended. And he's age 40. Rodgers equals 40. Something's going on here, dude. Right? And then you got the name Mason. You know what I'm saying? So there's Mason Crosby. Here's Brett Favre. I'm not saying they look identical, man. What the hell's going on, dude? So let's just go back over here. Screw it. Let's just go back over here. Don't forget CM Punk looks identical to Aaron Rodgers. Let's not forget that. Any wrestling fans out there? Yep. I ran about a mile today. Now I'm drinking the lemon tea water that I boiled. Don't forget CM Punk looks identical to Aaron Rodgers. Remember, Rodgers played for Green Bay, right? GB Packers, GB, CM Punk, like Packers, PP, Packers, Punk. Get it? Fake world. It's a fake world. Don't forget. Don't forget to check out the Master P, R.I.P. his daughter Tatiana Miller. We just passed the 3-year anniversary. Don't forget to go check that live stream out. YouTube doesn't like that I do certain videos, and I know they're not going to like the letter P breakdown that's coming soon. I don't know if that's going to be on this channel or the original Math 2Con. I haven't figured it out, but the breakdown's done. They don't like that I do the letter breakdowns. They don't like that I do this. They don't like that I do this. So go find me some decoders who be landing like this out there. And I'm just got to take them shots. You know what I'm saying? I got to take them shots at them top decoders. Because, they're put here to try to shut me down. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? And that's not new. I've been knowing that. I have a whole collage on these characters like this. It's undeniable. Okay, so let's get back to Tomlin here. So there's this bromance, right? There's this bromance. Look at Mike Tomlin's got the 49 like Aaron. And look, even 4 plus 9 is that 13. 4 plus 9 is that 13.
Veteran.
Remember, Steelers and Rodgers 103 like 13. Pittsburgh 130 like 13. Steelers 31, the 13 reverse. So that kind of helps expose the code a little bit, huh? 4 plus 9 is 13. Now, I want you to see here how this connects to Sicily, Italy, and the volcanic eruption. I covered that story. Sicily's got the S like Steelers. Remember back here, Victoria's Secret with the 81 connection. S like Steelers. Right? Secret. S like Steelers. Look, that was Sunday. You get the S. But back over here, look at Sicily, Italy. That trending story connects. Sicily, Italy, 153 in the reverse cipher. That's Mike Tomlin's birthday, the 15th day of the third month. Aaron Rodgers equals 135 in the ABC 123 cipher. Which, 153, 153, 135. It makes sense, doesn't it? Even looking that breakdown, that's the founding anniversary, I think it was, of Sicily, if I'm not mistaken. 135, the 135th day of the year, the anniversary, May 15th. Let's not forget that May 15th is Ray Lewis's birthday. Steelers were one of the Ravens' rivals. And to this day, one of the biggest, it may be the biggest rival to the Ravens, the Steelers. See, you see how this works? Shout out to Richard West because he's got some Lewis connections as well that he's working on. I think he might have another video I need to go check out. Also, okay? And if you're listening, Richard, we may need to look at Lennox Lewis, the boxer, as well. Right? Possibly. And there's probably a few Lewises, but anyways, you see this, how this lands, right? And Aaron Rodgers is age 41, as Rodgers equals 41. And I think he might be, I heard he's going to be wearing Bradshaw's 12, unless that was a fake Facebook post, I don't know. But Bradshaw, think about Terry Bradshaw. Brad, like Brady. Brady, known TB12, known for the number 12. Come on, man. Fake world. Bradshaw, Brady. Don't forget Tom Brady is like modeled after Brad Pitt. You see what I'm saying? They recycle the characters. Patrick Swayze, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. Don't forget Bill Belichick. His name is William. Like Brad Pitt. I think his name's William as well. Or like his middle name or his first name. Something like that. Come on, man.
And big breaking news. How about this? Is it finally happening? Aaron Rodgers joining the Steelers. That is per multiple reports. He will reportedly be heading to Pittsburgh later this week, will be participating in the team's mini camp. We are breaking down all of the news regarding this. What does it mean for the Steelers? What does it mean for Aaron Rodgers? What does it mean for the NFL? Stay with us.
If you're listening, Richard West, I want to go look at that. I want to go look at that Omar Epps, Mike Tomlin breakdown again. And I think you had another connection with the Steelers. Another video as well. I can't quite remember. It was something to do with stealing. There was like a story maybe of a theft or something. But anyways, let me look up Mr. Rodgers real quick. Also, I know I've kind of looked at it before. Mr. Rodgers. Come on, man. Notice how Mr. Rodgers' birthday is 5 days after Mike Tomlin. Come on, man. Come on, man. Mr. Rodgers' birthday 5 days after Mike Tomlin. On the fly. Mr. Rodgers' birthday March 20th. Mike Tomlin's birthday March 15th. Come on, brother. It's ridiculous, isn't it? So I mean, you know, I kept my calm. Don't forget I'm a real person over here. I kept my calm during this. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's going to be more. I mean, who's it going to be? Mason or Aaron? We'll see what happens, dude. Is this all a show? Are we going to get anything out of Aaron Rodgers this upcoming season? There's always more. I'm going to leave it at that. Until next time.